Moin, this is Wolfgang from Flensburg. Been a long time since you've seen me here on the screen. Mm, a different reason. Somehow I did not know what to talk about. There were no new tobaccos or new pipes, just two or three. Oh, by the way, I won a pipe, a bishop pipe from America. This Jean Panzer always makes a video when there's free pipes to give away. And I won one pipe. I show it next time. Well, and there was nothing happen. It was Corona, and the most of the time everything was closed, and so I didn't have much to tell. But now I hope I start again once in a while, a little video from Flensburg. Here, for me personally, for me and my wife, something changed. We moved out of the house we lived for 25 years because there were two stairs in the house up to the living and the sleeping room, and then upstairs to the large bathroom and two other rooms, and I had difficulties to take the stairs, cause my back and my hips. So we decided to look for another place, and we thought we do moving in maybe 1 or 2 years, but we found a beautiful place to live. It's just one floor downstairs, two terrassen. I don't know the English word. Is the English word right? Terrace? Two terraces. Okay. I hope it's right. And it's a beautiful place to live. The houses are all in the green. I turn the camera around so you can see how it is. It's quiet, no traffic, and we have a downstairs garage. So if we come from shopping or something and the weather is bad, we just drive in, and there's a glass door. We go in, and there's an elevator to the ground floor to our apartment. So it's great. Every house is surrounded by lawn and bushes, and in the evening or also during the day we have a lot of bunnies running around here, so it's great. We feel very well after, well, 1.5 months hard work with all the moving, but now we're finished, we're settled, and we feel real fine. Well, that's one thing. The other thing is, since I was a little kid, I'm a fan of bicycle races, and the biggest event in the world is the Tour de France, the Giro d'Italia, and the Spain round called Vuelta. But the biggest event is still the Tour de France. And since I was a kid, I was dreaming to see one stage or a stage of the Tour de France live. And yesterday was a third stage before the tour is going back to France. They were in Denmark. They started Sunday, and the second stage, Gaston, went from a town called Vive to Sonderburg, which is about 35 kilometers here from Flensburg, or 30 kilometers. So I took my Bergman and went there, and I stayed about 14 kilometers before Sonderburg. I didn't want to go to Sonderburg because it's so crowded, and unfortunately, just as I arrived, they closed the road, so I had to stay near a roundabout. And it was so excited. All the people were happy, and it was like a big party. It was good. Even we had to wait for about 4.5 hours until this commercial caravan was coming and then another 1 or 1.5 hour when the race was coming, the course, and it was so excited. They first came all the motorcycles and cars and with high speed and blowing the horns and people were yelling. It was great. And then the bike racer was arriving in so fast, I think 60 kilometers an hour. They came from left and right from this roundabout, and then they get together just in front of me, and well, within 3, 4, 5 seconds they were gone, and it was loud. The change of the bikes, and it was so loud, and the wind was blowing like a truck driving away beside you. You know, it was great, and I hope I made good footages so I can make this afternoon a video, cut it together and or put it together, and I hope you have fun. Watch my first video since many months, and I hope it's interesting for you to see a part of a stage of the Tour de France, not made by professionals in the TV, just made by an amateur and an excited man. Maybe it's shaking sometime, I don't know. I will see what I did, and I will put it together, and I'm going to show it to you. Well, that's it. I'm drinking my coffee now and smoke my pipe. Oh, by the way, smoking. We have this brand new, big and modern apartment. Everything is clean and white and so beautiful, and also the little room where my music and the books are. I share with my wife this room where our tables are, where we do our hobbies. Um, I don't smoke there. I don't want to smoke inside anymore. I know how a room or a house looks like if there's a hardcore smoker. So I sit outside here on the terrace. We have two terraces, one here to the east and one to the west, and I sit on the east terrace now, and I think people don't like smoking on the other side because there are all the sleeping rooms above. So I rather smoke here, and it's okay. There's a roof above, there's a wall, so I can sit here when it's rain. And in the wintertime, I will get an electric heater or something like this, and put a big jacket on. Well, that's it from Flensburg, and I hope I see you again next time. And I don't want to be that lazy like I have been in the last 5, 6 months. I don't know, 7 months. But once in a while, you're going to see something from me. Well, that's it. I say a happy Moin Moin from Flensburg. I hope you all stay healthy and have a good week, have a good time, have a good summer, and stay healthy. Okay, bye-bye. Moin Moin. Moin. I'm sitting here on my Bergman in the sunny weather between the little village called Düppel and the little village called Nüppel. I don't know. It's true. It sounds like a joke, but it's true. And I smoke my pipe, mm, and I drink a beer. A nice Danish gentleman offered me. It's just a little one, so after 5 or 6 hours when I'm going home, it doesn't matter. And it starts getting warm. I'm waiting here for the third stage of the Tour de France is arriving in this area. and I'm here sitting at a roundabout, and I think it's another 3.5 or 4 hours until they are coming, and I'm pretty excited because at the first and I think the only time in my life that I see live the event of a Tour de France stage, and I show you how it looks here. And well, no, I'm still sitting and waiting, and till later. Here's a special bicycle race fan, and he's waiting with his master for the bicyclists are coming. The fans are so excited, they're preparing themselves, waiting for things that are coming. People are celebrating a real Tour de France party. Do I look good, or do I look like a dummy? Or do I look like a bicycle fan? A real good atmosphere here with the audience, and everybody is waiting for the commercial caravan or commercial train, whatever you will call it.
Partenaire du Mal. Mais qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est la gendarmerie! Hey, klatschen den Tour de France!
Sponsor af den grønne pris.
Allez, allez, allez! hilarious party through.
So I'm laying here in the grass and waiting for the first one who arrives here, and then the peloton will come, and maybe in about 15 minutes or so the commercial caravan is passing through, and well, laying here smoking my pipe, and you hear the noise, a lot of people here, but it's a great fun, joy, and excitement, and I'm happy that I was able to see one stage of the Tour de France live in my life. bit, but protects against the sun. You see the printing on a hat? There's written, I'm official fan of the Tour de France 2022.